Boom, 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 boom. Day 27 on the Romanian Academy journey to get familiar with Romanian. Today we speak about speaking and we speak about interaction. So, speaking interaction, or a fancier way of saying conversations, right? We talked about the production yesterday, which was more of a monologue, and now we moved to something a bit more dynamic and with more people, not just you, but with many. So this is what speaking interaction really means. It's the idea of, speaking to people, getting feedback. The conversation goes back and forth. You speak, they speak, you listen, and speak back, process, and so on and so forth. This might seem like the most daunting, and this is why we left it until the end. This might be the most daunting for many of you because it doesn't involve just the nature of speaking in a language, but also it involves a lot of psychology. It does involve a lot of how you are perceived and how you think you are perceived and how your confidence levels are, your sense of humor, the culture awareness, and many, many more things. It's very scary for many and very not so scary for others. In my opinion, I try my best to learn as much as possible about the culture and people before I even try to speak that language, and not the other way around, because that wouldn't make absolutely any sense. So don't start speaking Romanian to foreigners if you don't know basically anything about the culture, the people, the traditions and whatnot. I'm not saying you should learn everything. This is not what I'm saying. Listen to my words very carefully. I'm not trying to put any kind of pressure on you, but you do need to learn a little bit about the people before you start speaking to them. And you might need to learn about yourself and know yourself before you start speaking, because those little things like basically how you are perceived and how you think you are perceived, they can play a role in your own abilities. They might daunt you, and they can make you basically go mute when you meet people that speak a different language and that you don't speak fluently. When you're a beginner, it might be completely scary. And that's fine, because you can take your time. You can use fillers like or maybe, and then you can think. Very useful tips that I wish I knew earlier, because fillers are an amazing tool. And there are more tools that we're going to talk about today. Just quickly letting you know that in only a couple of days we have the Q&A session live here on YouTube. It's Thursday, the 30th of January at 7 p.m. Romanian time. Hope you're going to be there, because we're going to find you an accountability buddy, and we're going to also build a learning plan together. If you have any questions, it's obviously welcome. And we're going to hopefully help you to go to the next step in Romanian learning if those 30 days were not enough. Or 29 days, I don't know. Anyways, so that's what's going to happen on Thursday. And you can obviously find the recording here on YouTube. And you can ask any questions even after that in the comment section, which you can also do today if you have anything you want to add to the conversation, the conversation idea of basically learning a language. Also, like the video, subscribe to the Romanian Academy. There's also plenty other links that you can find in the description to other resources and material that we have on other platforms. And is there anything else? Probably just let's start the conversation, shall we? With interaction is the interaction in general is a topic of that I did say in the intro. It's quite scary, and not many people find it comfortable from the get-go. But sometimes having a drink is a good way to get all the anxiety away. And sometimes it's also just good to speak online to someone on Omegle, if that exists anymore. If not, I'm sure there is an alternative out there. It's quite weird, isn't it? I've seen many people doing that, but it's up to you. If that's your gig, try to do it. Find a Romanian buddy over there. This is my top tip. Obviously, if you need to, it's not my special tip, which is gonna come soon, but it's my top tip. You need to find someone. If you want to speak that language, you need to find someone for interaction. That's the whole point of it. To find someone, it can be literally anyone as long as they know the language. It should be a native or a non-native, but they should speak the language on a certain fluency level. And that means that you should go online, on tandems, places like italki and Preply or Preply or whatever. Tandem, where you can learn that language even in your town and meet with people, or just do it online. It's up to you, whatever your gig is. Or Meetup and move around from meeting to meeting, language exchanges. You can see here there's one in Bucharest in every week, I think, and 60 people are going. Many people do that in their own towns. Hopefully you're from not so small town, because the smaller it is, the less events you'll find here on Meetup. But if that's impossible for you, then obviously Tandem, Preply, and italki are online solutions to that. And in addition, you can join other groups on Facebook, on Discord. We have a Discord server. Down below you have the link. You can find people that are doing exactly what you're doing, that are learning Romanian, that are on various moments in their journeys, and that are as excited to meet you as you are to meet them. So also in the description you can find a Calendly link to a 15-minute 101 Romanian coaching, which means basically you can talk to me and I can give you some tips one-to-one. And also if you're interested in Romanian speaking classes with more people, that's also something we can talk. If there are enough of you, we can do that as well. So just let me know, basically. And in addition, probably a crucial part of this is to, as I said at the beginning, to learn about people's culture, which is something you can do on season 12. If you watch episodes on season 12, this is where we have a lot of cultural videos. And we try to cover as much as possible about the language and the culture here. Other than that, you can also try with your buddy to do either turn taking or role play, and just play around and try different ways to practice Romanian, different contexts, different scenarios. Different topics, like you can find one from here. And yeah, this is the special tip. Link the culture to your conversation, link humor to your conversation, link those personal soft skills to your conversation, because that is how you will succeed with interaction. If you're just going to be a robot, nobody wants to speak to a robot, unless you really like robots, which is that's also completely fine. So that being said, let us know what's your journey. If you need a speaking buddy, we'll talk more about that on day 29. And go ahead and tick the box. You're almost done with this getting familiar to Romanian journey. Hope you're having fun. I definitely am. And I'm going to see you tomorrow when we talk about the learning plan. La revedere!